Welcome back to another episode of Voiceover Hustle. It's the end of the week for me, and we're kind of just wrapping up any jobs that have come in towards the end of the day. I have 3 of them waiting on Trello from a very consistent client that I've been working with for a long time now. So let's go ahead and have a look at those, and we'll bust through one of the 3 orders that he has placed. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see on Trello, the board for ready to voiceover, we have 3 scripts ready to go. I've set those 3 scripts up in my Adobe Audition. Go ahead and bring up the script. I usually put all my scripts in a new window, and a lot of times I have to look up names. So I have a tab open. This just kind of helps me focus on this stuff. So a lot of this is information for the other parts of the team, and we start right here with the script, so we get going. Okay. Alex Brigman is... Sometimes you're just not ready when you think you are. Okay, let's try again. Alex Brigman is already one of the ML's top players, and he's not even 30 yet. Being a top player mostly comes with a bit of cash, but Bregman's wealthy lifestyle is different gravy. And what's more, his extravagant lifestyle is not lived alone, but with his absolutely stunning wife. So forget what you think you know about Houston Astros star shortstop and stay with us till the end of this video, so we take you through the rich lifestyle of Alex Bregman and his sizzling wife. Ever heard the saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? In Alex's case, many apples have not been falling far from the tree for over a century. Born in Albuquerque, New Mexico on March 30th, 1994 to his father, Samuel Bregman, and his mother, Jackie Bregman, Alex Bregman was always going to end up in something sports affiliated. Alex Bregman was always going to end up in something sports affiliated. Why, you may ask? Well, despite both parents being very successful lawyers, having met in law school, his dad played baseball as a freshman in 1982 at the University of New Mexico Lobos on a baseball scholarship, a team Alex's uncle Ben Bregman had also played for, also on a scholarship. Sam Bregman was also a part owner of the NBA Development League's New Mexico Thunderbirds from 2006. Sam's father, Alex's grandfather, Stan Bregman, was general counsel for the Washington Senators from the 1960s till 1971 when the team moved to Texas, changed its name to Texas Rangers. Yep. The same MLB Texas Rangers that had Hall of Famer Ted Williams as team general manager. Stan Bregman actually helped the Rangers sign Ted. That's not where it ends, though. Moving up in the family tree, Alex's great-grandfather, Samuel Bregman, was part of the ownership group that moved the NFL team Boston Redskins to Washington, D.C. to become the Washington Redskins, now called the Washington Commanders. Clearly, baseball won, but either way, Alex was always going to end up in sports. Alex was raised in the Northeast Heights section of New Mexico, where his dad also served as chair of the Democratic... My microphone fell. Let's start that again. Alex was raised... Baseball won, but either way, Alex was always going to end up in sports. Alex was raised in the Northeast Heights section of New Mexico, where his dad also served as chair of the Democratic Party, alongside his 2 younger siblings, Jessica and Anthony, known as A.J. Bregman, who was also drafted by the Houston Astros in 2018 in the 35th round. Aside from the familial characteristic, Alex always knew baseball was in his future. He began playing t-ball at the age of 4, converting an unassisted triple play in his first game by collecting a line drive, tagging a runner, and stepping on second base. He also functioned as a bat boy for the University of New Mexico baseball team at the age of 12 and used the experience of traveling and sleeping in the same room as college players to study the lifestyle and even the in-game signs of other teams. Even his best friend from childhood is a former MLB player for the Arizona Diamondbacks and Boston Red Sox, Blake Swihart. Okay, I'm not entirely sure of how to say this name, so let's go ahead and look it up.
Cleveland High star Blake Swihart is one of 5 finalists.
Okay, so it's Swihart. Blake is a former MLB player for the Arizona Diamondbacks and Boston Red Sox, Blake Swihart. Bregman was so sure of what his future will be about during his bat mitzvah speech when he was only 13 years old and hardly 5'2". He said, "I aspire to be a professional athlete that plays for the love and passion of the game, never gives up striving to give my best, and serves as a positive role model for all the youngsters who look up to baseball players." He was so obsessed with being the best that he would train during festive seasons like Christmas, and his dad had to take him along to the courtroom for sightseeing just to have him experience life outside of the diamond. Have you ever played chess? Bregman, who was also a big chess fan, always tried Bregman have him experience life outside of the diamond. Have you ever played chess? Bregman was also a big chess fan and always tried to best anyone he ever faced off with on the chessboard, getting angry whenever he lost, even to his parents. Ballsy, yeah? Here's a fun one. When he was only 5, he challenged a stranger at Harvard Square to a game of chess. Of course, he lost, but he lasted a few minutes. Alex would go on to attend Albuquerque Academy, where he excelled in baseball, leading the high school team to a state championship as a freshman shortstop. His sophomore year saw him excel even more, winning gold for the 16 and under USA national team. The 2010 saw him excel even more, winning gold for the 16 and under USA national team. At the 2010 COPABE Pan American Baseball Championships and become the first high school player to ever win the USA Baseball Richard W. Case Player of the Year Award. Despite attending a top private school when it comes to academics, with most of the students being Ivy League college prospects and less sports-oriented, Alex wasn't derailed from his dream to play baseball professionally. He spent all his time in the batting cage, even skipping prom to be in the cage, and making his high school senior project a baseball instructional video. He was still able to maintain a 3.3 overall GPA, although he had his slip-ups into academic probation. In his junior year in high school, he was named to the All-State First Team, won the All-Metro and All-District honors, another gold medal for the U.S. national team, this time the U18s, and he was predicted to be a first-round draft choice out of high school. A boy that knows his worth, Bregman made it clear to every team in the draft that he would only sign for them as a first-round pick, but an injury to his throwing right hand that made him miss most of his senior year saw the Boston Red Sox draft him in the 29th round of the 2012 MLB draft. And true to his word, Alex didn't sign and instead decided to go to college in LSU. At Louisiana. That came out weird. Alex didn't sign and instead decided to go to college in LSU. At Louisiana State University, Bregman majored in sports administration alongside playing as the shortstop for the LSU Tigers baseball team in the Southeastern Conference. He won a host of awards during his 3 years in college, so catch your breath as we list the most important of these awards. In his freshman year in 2013, he won the Brooks Wallace Award as the best college shortstop in the U.S., National Freshman of the Year by Baseball America, Collegiate Baseball, and the NCBWA was named in the USA Collegiate National Team and the ABCA First Team All-South Region, amongst many other honors. In 2014, he was chosen Second Team All-SEC, NCAA Regional All-Tournament Team, SEC All-Tournament Team, Second Team All-Louisiana, and to the USA Collegiate National Team. Fun fact, Alex and fellow future MLB All-Star Aaron Nola were roommates that season. Topping his college career in 2015 with 38 stolen bases, which is the second most steals in a season in LSU history. The LSU's Skip Berkman Award, being named First Team All-American by both... being named steals in a season in LSU history. The LSU's Skip Berkman Award, being named First Team All-American by both Baseball America and the NCBWA for the second time. First Team D1 Baseball, First Team Perfect Game, and Second Team Collegiate Baseball, as well as leading the #1 ranked baseball team to the College World Series. Alex was named among the top 4 finalists for the 2015 Golden Spikes Award for the best college players in the nation. It's no surprise his LSU coaches gave him a key to the batting cage to avoid his constant calls to get access to the cage to train at odd hours of the night. For Alex, there was nothing to do back home besides working out, hitting, and taking ground balls. No distractions. He even used his jersey number's motivation, wearing number 30 to signify the number of teams that overlooked him in the 2012 draft. If this isn't determination, then what is? After spending a season in the minor leagues and finishing as the 2016 Minor League Player of the Year, MLB Pipeline 2017 Hitter of the Year, as well as ESPN.com Prospect of the Year, Bregman made his MLB debut in 2016. His senior team, USA appearance in 2017, is the youngest member of the team that won the gold medal at the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Also in the 2017 season, he won the World Series with the Astros, and since then, he's kept on winning. Alex has appeared in the MLB All-Star Game twice, 2018 and 2019, won the Silver Slugger Award, and has led the American League in doubles, walks, and WAR, as well as holding the record for most postseason home runs for a third baseman in history, with 14 career postseason home runs. So much success. And even off the diamond, Alex is succeeding. We mean, bagging a woman as beautiful as his wife, Reagan Howard, is definitely a success. Reagan was born in August 1994 in Louisiana. Their family always moved around as her father worked as a manager of offshore drilling rigs in the oil and gas industry. By moving around a lot, we mean a lot. They lived in Trinidad and Tobago, Spain, and Canada before eventually settling in Katy, Texas, in the U.S., where she attended Texas A&M University. As an undergrad, she organized a group of students in Panama. Not into. Organized a group of. As an undergrad, she in Katy, Texas, in the U.S., where she attended Texas A&M University. As an undergrad, she organized a group of students to Panama to assist with local businesses as volunteers, being the president of the Panama Global Business Brigades. She graduated with marketing degree in 2017 and has since worked at top companies like Google and Oracle, as well as a brief spell in modeling. While working for Google in Austin, Reagan traveled to Houston to spend the weekends with pals, and it turned out to be a divine setup. One of the friends she spent the weekend with was dating Alex's friend, and Reagan ended up meeting Alex at a group dinner she didn't initially want to attend. Despite the long distance, the pair went out a couple of days after and began dating. As they say, love is the strongest force. And truly it was, as they both made sacrifices to see each other and make the relationship work. Eventually, Reagan moved to Houston permanently, and the pair got engaged soon after, with Alex proposing to her during a trip to Aspen, Colorado in January 2020. Their wedding date was postponed for a while, and they even had to cancel their dream wedding ceremony at the San Antonio resort due to the pandemic in 2020. But as always, they made it work. They had a small, lovely, tear-filled wedding in Reagan's parents' home in Katy on December 5th, 2020. Less than 2 years later, the couple announced they were expecting their first child on Valentine's Day 2022, and on August 1st, 2022, they welcomed their first child, cute baby boy named Knox Samuel Bregman. Alex even missed a game to be with his wife in the hospital on the night of his son's birth. What a dad. Reagan and baby Knox are Alex's biggest fans, with Knox attending his first baseball game at just 7 weeks old. And since Alex expressed his concern, his biggest fans, with Knox attending his first baseball game at just 7 weeks old. And since Alex expressed his desire to have a lot of kids, we can only wait and see how many kids he and Reagan will have. In addition to their son, Alex and Reagan are dog parents to an adorable golden retriever named Hank. When she's not busy being a mom, Reagan spends her time on her ethical athleisure brand, How do you say that? Being a mom, Reagan spends her time on her ethical athleisure brand, Exiza, which she founded in 2021, or with Alex trying to improve her baseball skills. With great power comes great responsibility. With great baseball success comes great money. All right, that's not an actual saying, but it is every inch true for Alex Bregman. From his first contract in June 2015 after getting drafted worth $5.9 million over 1 year to the $507,500 in 2016, the $539,400 in 2017, $599,000 in 2018 to the Bubber contract in 2019, Alex really is $599,000 in 2018 to the Bubber contract in 2019. Alex really is cashed out from the MLB. That Bubber contract we mentioned is a 5-year 100. That Bubber contract 2019. Alex really is cashed out from the MLB. That Bubber contract we mentioned is a 5-year, $100 million contract with the Houston Astros, including a $10 million signing bonus, $100 million guaranteed, and an annual average salary of $20 million, which Bregman signed in 2019. That massive contract has him ranked 4th among third basemen in the MLB, 1st in the whole Houston Astros team, and 15th in the entire MLB. Surely, that is all his wealth, right? Nope. He also makes quite a fortune from his numerous endorsement deals with the biggest of companies worldwide, like Adidas, Rawlings, Easton, Marucci, HEB, Cards and Culture, Aura, Adidas, Rawlings, Easton, Marucci, HEB, Cards and Culture, Aura, and even eBay. That's millions of dollars from endorsements alone. The Astros star does know how to spend the millions he's earned, and his $3.75 million 5-story mansion is proof enough. Purchased in 2019, this 9,707 square foot mansion has 6 massive bedrooms and 8 luxury bathrooms. The highlight of the bedrooms remains the master bedroom, majorly because of Alex's closet, which is nearly every piece of footwear you could desire. Despite the building being completed in 2009, the home has a perfect blend of both contemporary and traditional flourishes, with a generous living space, a wood-paneled bar, and wine vault stocked with the best stuff, and a huge formal dining room he never uses. Even the outside of this mansion is 5 stars, with an outdoor kitchen, a heated pool, a luxurious spa, and with an outdoor kitchen. Even the outside of this with the best stuff, and a huge formal dining room he never uses. Even the outside of this mansion is 5 stars, with an outdoor kitchen, a heated pool, a luxurious spa, and a fireplace. Other than his mansion, Bregman loves to spend his money on helping the less fortunate by donating to charities and foundations, particularly those that aid autistic children, like the AB for the Autism Foundation, Autism Speaks, and the Blue Sprig Autism. He also supports the Houston Astros Foundation for Youth Sports and Education and the Houston Food Bank. If you enjoyed this video about Alex Bregman's rich lifestyle and sizzling wife, check out the video on the screen now or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. All right. Stop that. It's kind of a longer one. Process it. All right. So now we save it. Upload it. And load it onto Trello. Nice. Slide it over to VoiceOver Ready to Review, and it is done. And that's it, guys. I got 2 more that I'm going to work on right now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Just a quick little hustle work to finish up some orders for later afternoon Friday. So hope you guys had a great week and you have a wonderful weekend if you're watching this before the weekend. And I just appreciate you guys checking in. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.